ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम्। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्री तुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a very warm welcome. When the whole atmosphere was silent and everybody is wondering what is going to happen, it was at that time the messengers came with the information that Raja Janaka of Mithila Nagari is arriving. And we saw how Vashishtaji said, "You please go forward, we will come." There were a mixture of feelings. While many of the Ayodhya Vasis felt very good, Janaka Maharaj has come, he is a Videha Raja and he will definitely give a proper solution. Ramchandraji was a little perplexed. Because if Janakara Maharaj says you have to go and all others also say, then he has to go back. His purpose will not be fulfilled. Same with the gods. This is what we saw. Raghunandanahi sakochu bada sochu bipasa sura raju Indra Devata. Even he was also wondering what is going to happen. Continuing, we will see what happens. 273rd Chaupai. Garai galani kutila kaikeyi kahi kahai kehi dushanu deyi asamanani mudita nar nari bhayavu bahori rahabadi nachari ehi prakara gata basar sovu प्रातनहान लाग सब को करिमज्जनु पूजहि नर नारी गणप गौरी पुरारी तमारी रमा रमन पद बंदी बहोरी बिना वही अंजुलि अंचल जोरी राजा राम जानकी रानी आनंद अवधि अवधर जजानी सुबस बसउ फिरि सहित समाजा भरत ही राम करहु जुबराजा एहि सुख सुधा सिंचित सब काहू देव देहु जग जीवन लाहू गुर समाज भाईन सहित राम राजुपुर होवु अछत राम राजावध मरिय माग सबको सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। गरई गलानी कुटिल कैकेयी Kutila Kaikeyi, the evil-minded Kaikeyi, Garai Galani, she was completely overpowered by a deep sense of regret, repentance, remorse. Kahi kahai keyi dushan deyi. The entire retinue have taken Kaikeyi to be wicked and therefore no one is ready to listen to her. Very important. When there is a wrong intention, then people who comes to know about that wrong intention will only avoid. Is it not? It is very common in our day-to-day life, and here it is such a big error that has taken place. Therefore, to whom will she speak? And she has not spoken at all for some time. We have seen that. Isn't it? She cannot speak her mind. And whom should she blame? She has been misled. Isn't it? By Manthara. Therefore, now she has got misled. She could have thought at that time which she did not do. More often this happens. When there are inner desires coming up, very many times we will fall prey. We fall prey to such an extent that our discriminative intellect is not that powerful. Mind becomes more powerful. Desire becomes more powerful. At that time, unknowingly, I would not say unknowingly, without proper thinking, we many times do certain activities which we regret later, but the damage is done, remember. Isn't it? So whom will she blame? Doshadei. Asamana ani mudita nar nari bhayavu bahori sabadina chari oh, people were very happy. They thought, good, Janaka Maharaj has come. Now they will all stay again for another 4-5 days. Otherwise, Ramchandra was about to tell all of them to go back, is it not? So now he can stay for 3-4 days extra. So they were all very happy. Ehi prakaragata basara ravu. In this way, the day also was spent. Prathana hana laga sab kovu. Next early morning, all of them proceeded to bath in the river. Karimajjanu pujahi naranari. See, very interesting, one very interesting part here which we have to understand. More often than not, I am sure you will relate it and you will agree with me. Commonly we find at home, a puja is being done because it has been traditionally done. How many of us really do puja with that bhavana, with that love, being present in that puja? It is just happening. A mechanical activities happen. Is it not? From the time we start, it's going on. So it is one more routine. How much do we really do the puja? Therefore, now please be very attentive. When our puja at home is not done with devotion, with love, a complete presence of the Sharira Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara while we are performing the puja with bhavana, if it is not being done, or if it is being done only as a routine mechanically, then that mind, please note, that mind will look for some escape. When we go out of station, etc., there is an, today no puja. Or something happens, no puja. Some people are happy about it. Though they get back to that once they come back, that is a second issue. But then that feeling, today there is no puja, I am free. These thoughts come to people, isn't it? But look at this here. Karimajjanu, they all took bath there and then pujahi naranari. Even if they have come to somewhere far away from their house and they are staying in a forest near a river bank, they did not leave that, wonderful activity of worship. And in those days, the Panchayatana Puja is very, very famous. What is that? Look at that. Ganapa Gauri Purari Tamari. Panchayatana Puja is 5 gods, Panchadevata. Panchadevata Puja is also, it is said. Ganapa, Lord Ganesha. Gauri, Parvati ji. Tripurari, Shiva, and Tamari means sun god, Surya Devata. And then Rama Ramana Pada Bandi Bahori, Rama Ramana Vishnu Bhagavan. These are the 5 gods: Ganapati, Parvati, Shiva, Surya Devata, and Vishnu. Panchayatana Puja. There are some people who have their own kit. I remember my own Acharyaji, he has a very beautiful kit. Wherever he goes, he takes it along and he performs his puja there. Panchayatana Puja. And among the 5, one is at the center and the other are another 4 corners. Whoever is the Ishta Devata comes to the center. If I am a Ganapati Bhakta, Ganapati comes to the center. If I am a Shiva Bhakta, Shiva comes to the center. Narayana Bhakta, Narayana comes to the center. Like that, the main deity, Ishta Devata, comes to the center and the other 4 are there and then the puja is done. That, those days was very, very prevalent. And look at that. Ganapa Gauri Tripurari Tamasa, Rama Ramana Pada Bandi Bahori, Binavahi Anjuli Anjala Jori. Men They, with folded arms, and there is one particular custom, we may say, or practice, we may say. The women, if they are wearing a sari or something, that pallu of the sari, they hold it as a mark of asking. We should not call it beggary. We should be very careful in terming certain things. It is asking, is what? Asking for whatever desires or whatever prayers we have, we may ask. And all of them, kept their, and some long skirt, probably the younger generation, they would have held their skirt also. Here it is set like that. And they kept like that. And what is a prayer? Look at that. Raja Ramu Janaki Rani Ananda Avadhi Avadhara Jadhani. Their prayer is, Hey Paramatma, with Sri Ramchandra as our king and Sita ji as our queen, may the capital of Ayodhya be gloriously repeopled. What do you call it? Repeopled. It means we all will go back along with them, and what will remain is Ananda. There is only joy. We will all, please bless us in such a fashion that this happens. Subasa basa upiri sahita samaja. Samaja, various communities, and let all of them, subasa basa, let all of them come together and be extremely, let there be a culmination of joy again in Avadhapuri. Bharata hi Ramu karahu jubaraja. Let Ramchandraji take over as the king of Avadhapuri, and then may Bharata become the Rajakumar. Let him be coronated. Let Sri Rama himself coronate Bharata as the crown prince. Ehi sukha sudha sincha sabakahu deva dehu jagajivana lahu. And O Lord, let us reap the reward of all our punya karma, and let us all bathe in the nectar of bliss, O Lord. Please bless us with that thought they are holding. And men also probably must be holding some Angavastra, etc. etc. That practice was there. Gura Samaja Bhaina Sahita Ramaraju Purahovu. May Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji rule over the city, assisted by Guru Vasishtha ji and all the ministers, counselors and brothers. Guru Samaja Bhaina Sahita Rama Rajupura Hovu Achata Rama Raja Avadha Maria Maga Sabukovu. And as long as we are alive, let Rama rule the kingdom. Till the time we die, he should rule the kingdom. Look at that thought. And thereby, what is a prayer there? As long as we live, Rama also should live and rule the country, and then we also should have Rama Darshan. As long as we live. Everybody prayed like that, including the younger generation. Now what happens? Elderly generation, when they prayed, some few years may be left. Younger generation also prayed in the same way. What is that prayer? As long as we are alive, Ramchandraji should rule the kingdom and take care of the entire community. Then what? Ramchandraji should be alive and we should have his darshan for all time to come. This is one meaning. And in the process, what is the prayer? Long live the king! Long live the king! That is a Ghoshana they had started. Everybody sang the glory of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji. Continuing, सुनि सनेहमय पुरजन बानी निंदहि जोग बिरति मुनि ज्ञानी एहि विधि नित्य कर्म करि पुरजन राम ही करहि प्रणाम पुलकितन ऊंच नीच मध्यम नर नारी लहि दर सुनि जनि जनुहारी सावधान सबहि सनमानहि सकल सराहत कृपा निधानहि लरिकाहि ते रघुबर बानी पालत नीति प्रीति पहिचानी सील सकोच सिंधु रघुराऊ सुमुख सुलोचन सरल सुभाऊ कहत राम गुण गण अनुरागे सब निज भाग सराहन लागे हम सम पुण्य पुंज जग थोरे जिनहि राम जानत करि मोरे प्रेम मगन तेहि समय सब सुनियावत मिथिलेषु सहित सभा संभ्रम उठेऊ रविकुल कमल दिनेशु सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Every instance, every step, every incident that is occurring here, everything only indicates the amount of deep love everybody had towards Bhagavan Ramchandra ji. Suni sanehamaya purajana bani. Listening to the affectionate words of all the Purajana, Nindahi joga birati muni jnani. Even Muni Jnani, now how beautiful it is. Even Muni and Jnani, that means what? The one who is a Viveki and Vairagi, Santa Samajana. Santa Samajana, all of them, they started wondering, looking at these people's love towards Ramchandra ji, the Santa Samajana, what are we trying to do? In the name of, what is that? Paramajnana, Paramavairagya, Atmajnana, etc., etc. We are all, losing that wonderful joy. Look at these people. How wonderful they are, how happy they are. Viveka and Vairagya indeed is good. Nothing wrong about it. It's required, it's needed. But in the process, look at these people. That which they are enjoying, meaning what? The sweetness of devotion. The joy in bhakti. We are losing. Like how we have vitamin deficiency, iron deficiency. We can take a pill and substitute. But here there is devotion deficiency. In the name of Jnanam. See, Jnanam should not be condemned. Bhakti should not be belittled. Karma should not be taken lightly. Karma, Bhakti, Jnana, all are equally important. Even a Jnani should take care of Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and of course Jnanam also. These are very important. However, Karma gives us samadhana, gives us desirelessness. Karma Yoga rather. Jnana Yoga brings clarity to our knowledge. But the joy is in the sweetness of devotion. Love towards Bhagavan. And the Santa Samaja, they thought, what are we doing? We are losing that sweetness of devotion. Hare Ram, karke. They were all thinking, Ehi bidhi nitya karama kari purajana. In this way, all the Purajana Vasis, they were all doing all their Nitya Karma, Anushtana, etc., etc. Rama hi karahi pranama pulakitana. And citizen, they did pranams to Ramchandraji at all period of time, any period of time, they would go on doing namaskaram to Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji with so much of joy. Nitya Karma and these Ayodhya Vasis probably were very, very, particular about it. That is why even the forest they are doing Nitya Karmas. See, Anushtana should never be given up. One, and Anushtana should always be with Bhavana. Very important. It should not become mechanical. It should not become a routine. Very important. Remember. Uncha nicha madhyama nara nari lahi darasu nija nija nuhari. Nara nari, men and women of different stature, different rank, different, the so-called low and middle and nicha, high and, uncha, nicha, madhyama, all are, status based on certain facts. It is not wrong and it cannot be avoided also. At any given period of time, you will have these three. Uncha, Nicha and Madhyama. Bhagavan Ramchandraji was so beautiful. He blessed all of them according to their own understanding, according to their own status. He would go and meet them also. He would meet the elderly, richly people, elite people with that level of understanding. He would meet all the common people, normal people at their level of understanding. He will also meet the lower class people and definitely take care of them, speak to them with love. Beautiful words, which makes all of them feel Ramchandraji is close to me. This sense of, belonging is very important for the whole kingdom to grow, and that is what Ramchandraji did. Savadhana sabahi sanamanahi sakala sarahata kripa nidhanahi. Ramchandraji very carefully, with proper way, he honored everyone, he praised everyone, the elite class, the Madhyama class, and even the lower class. This elite, Madhyama, lower class, it can never come together, it can never be made at one par. We all know, we should not be discussing more on all those aspects of it. Though people go on talking just because they are unemployed, otherwise cannot do anything, they go on talking, oh, rich people, oh, poor people, and rich people are becoming richer, poor people are becoming poorer. That is a very, very different topic for discussion. Okay, so we will not go into it. Bhagavan Ramchandraji, at the elite class, at the Madhyama Varga and low class, to all he would speak, honoring them. Honoring is very important. Rama carefully did that. Sakala sarahata kripa nidhanahi. He was a storehouse, he is a treasure and house of, compassion. So that compassion he showed to everyone at their own way. And, look at this. Larikahi taraghubarabani palata niti priti pahichani. Larikahita Raghubarabani, right from his childhood, Ramchandraji had this habit, we call it as etiquettes. He had that practice. That is how he was brought up. Of what? Respecting everyone. Irrespective of what class they belong to, respecting everyone is the habit of Ramchandraji. Palata niti priti pahichani. He recognizes love. He recognizes the characteristics and the bhavana towards him. This was Ramchandraji's way. Sila sakocha sindhu raghurayi. And Bhagavan Raghurayi, Sila sakocha sindhu. He is an ocean of humility. He is an ocean of nobility. Sumukha sulochana sarala subhavu. With always a cheerful face. Come what me. With a cheerful face, gracious, sulochana, gracious looks. Sarala subhavu, very pure hearted. You know, there are two types. One is Sarala Subhavu, another one is Kutila Subhavu. Sarala Subhavu respects everyone. Kutila Subhavu suspects everyone. Ramchandraji never had even an iota of suspecting everyone. He respected everyone. He loved everyone in spite of what they are. That was the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji. Kahat Rama Guna Gana Anurage Saba Nija Bhaga Sarahana Lage. Thus, everyone recounted Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji's virtues and everybody were overwhelmed with lot of emotion and everybody started extolling their good fortune that they were contemporaries at the time when Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji was there. Everybody thought, it is all Bhagavan's glory. Hama sama punya punja jagathore jinahi ramu janata karimore. There are very few people who are meritorious in this world. And they said, we are that. Because Ramchandraji recognizes each one of us and talks to each one of us and, protects each one of us. Therefore, we are all really punya jantus in this world. Punya jivis in this world. Prema maganate hi samaya saba sunyavata mithileshu. Prema magana, all of them were absorbed in that immense love towards Bhagavan. And Sunya Avata Mithileshu. Now they heard that King Janaka is approaching. The Lord of Mithila, Mithileshu, is approaching. Sahita Sabha Sambhrama Utevu Rabikula Kamala Dinesu. Sri Ramachandraji, the great son, Yasun, of the solar dynasty. He is the very son of the solar dynasty. He, along with the assembly, he got up to receive Janaka Maharaja. Then what happened? Continuing. Bhai Sachiva Gura Pura Jana Satha Age Gavanu Ki Naraghunatha गिरि बरुदीख जनक पति जबहि करि प्रणामु रथ त्यागे उतबहि राम दरस लालसा उछाहु पथ श्रमलेसु कलेसु नखाहु मनतः जह रघुबर बई देहि बिनु मत तन दुख सुख सुधिकेहि आवत जनकु चले एहि भांति सहित समाज प्रेम मति माति आये निकट देखी अनुरागे सादर मिलन परस्पर लागे लगे जनक मुनि जनपद वंदन ऋषिन प्रणाम कीन रघुनंदन भाई न सहित रामु मिली राजहि चले लबाई समेत समाजहि आश्रम सागर शांत रस पूरन पावन पाथु सेन मनहु करुणा सरित लिए जाहि रघुनाथ सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। भाई सचिव गुर पुर जन साथा, भगवान रामचंद्र जी आगे गवनु कीन रघुनाथा, रघुनाथा लेट द वे with whom भाई brothers, sachiva ministers, gura Vashishta ji, purajana all the citizens, satha along with all of them, Ramchandra ji led the way to receive Mithileshwara. गिरि बरु दीख जनकपति जबहि, the moment Janaka Maharaj saw that hill, what is that hill? Kamadagiri, Chitrakuta. When he saw the hill, Kari pranamu ratha tyage utabahi, Janaka Maharaj immediately came down off the ratha. You remember, Bharata also had done that earlier, isn't it? Janaka Maharaj gave up the ratha, he came down and he did Dirgha Danda Pranama. Rama darasa lalasa uchahu. He was longing to see Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji. Rama darasa lalasa. What a beautiful word. That lalasa, that it's a word which cannot be actually translated properly. That longing, longing has got two types. Longing is, I have to meet for some purpose is one longing. But longing is out of love. So many times we can't use any other word. If there is something beyond that word called love, you can use that also. Please let me know if you have something like that. That longing is longing out of love and a bit of restlessness also. Why is it getting delayed? I want him now. Lalasa uchahu, in eagerness to see Ramchandra ji. Patha shramale sukale sunakahu. And see, Janaka Maharaj, he has also come along with his people. He has also come with all his gurus and ministers and Janakpuri log people. But none of them Patha shrama lesu kalesu na kahu. Nobody felt that whole journey as painful, hard and difficult and tired. Nothing. Manatah jahara ghubara baidehi. Their entire mind was completely thinking of Raghuvara and Vaidehi, Ramchandraji and Sitaji. Their mind did not think anything else. Look at that. Binumana tana dukha sukha sudhikehi. What a beautiful statement. Without the mind, you have no sukha or dukkha also. The worldly standpoint, there is no sukha dukkha when the mind is not there. Think. That is why anesthesia is given and then operation is done. Why? Mind is no more available. When the mind is not available, even if you cut open the body, there is no pain because mind is absent there. And slowly when that anesthesia effect comes down, the person feels pain and then painkiller is given. Is it not? Look at the corollary here. When the mind is not in it, mind cannot experience either sukha or dukkha. So entire journey these people came, they neither had any sukha or dukkha, their mind was completely attached to Bhagavan, Sri Ramchandra ji and Sita ji. Mana tahan jaha Raghuvara Vaidehi, mind is there where Rama and Sita ji is there. Binumata mana, without mind, tana dukkha sukha. Tana means what? The sukha and dukkha of the body. Very clear, huh? Mind is one part of it, is attached to the body. The bodily pain and pleasure had no place there. Why? Mind is attached to Ramchandra ji and Sita ji. Avat jana kuchale ehi bhati. In this way, Janaka Maharaj was advancing towards the ashram. Sahita Samaja Prema Mati Mati. And his entire retinue also were intoxicated, were completely, soaked in love towards Bhagavan. Aaye nikata dekhi anurage, sadara milana paraspara lage. When both the parties, now see, Ramchandra and people have started from the side, and Janaka Maharaj and the people are coming on from the other end, and when they saw one another, there was so much of overwhelming love. This happens to anybody for that matter. Is it not? Go to railway stations, go to airports, you will find the parents come to meet their daughter. And the daughter has got another little kutti daughter. That daughter, she runs to, hug her grandparents and the grandparents at that old age with the luggage. They also run to meet the granddaughter, to lift that granddaughter, hug her, kiss her. That's so much of, it cannot be expressed in words. Similarly, and they began to exchange greetings. Adara milana paraspara lage. They probably hugged each other. They exchanged greetings. And so much of overwhelming experience was being experienced there. And with all respects, Lage Janaka Muni Janapada Bandana. Janak Maharaj, he proceeded further and he did namaskarams to all the sages and saints who hailed from Ayodhya. Those people who have come from Ayodhya, Vasishtha Maharshi in particular, he did namaskarams to all the sages and saints there. Rishina Pranama Kina Raghunandana. Ramchandraji also did namaskarams to the rishis who came from Janakapuri. Who are they? Vishwamitraji, Shatananji, all of them were there in the retinue. So Ramchandraji went and did namaskaram along with his brothers and his retinue. Bhaina Sahita Ramu Milirajahi. Ramchandraji, along with his brothers, went and greeted Janaka Maharaja. Chale Labai Sameta Samajahi. And all of them led the whole party to the hermitage. And must be some lot of ghosha. Maharaja Dhiraja, Raja Marthanda, Raja Kulatilaka, Mithileshwara, Janaka Maharaj, Boparag, Saudhan, like that. I also learned from the TV serial. I was not working then. And all of them were very happy, thrilled, and everybody were in extreme joy, bliss. Ashrama Sagara Santarasa Purana Pavana Patu Sena Manahu Karuna Sarita Liye Jahi Raghunatu. Ashrama Sagar. The ashrama Chitrakoot was like ocean of Shantarasa, very beautiful metaphor. There was an ocean of Shantarasa, quietude, beautiful, peaceful, a sentiment of that quietism. That beautiful sentiment was seen in that ashram, Shantarasa. Now see, Sena Manahu Karuna Sarita. While the host accompanied Janaka were like that Karuna Rasa. Shantarasa, and these people were like Karuna Rasa, but Karuna Rasa also had a bit of sadness. Remember that. They're not, of course, they are very happy seeing Ramchandraji, Sitaji, everybody, and the other people also are very happy seeing Janaka Maharaj and everybody. But a sense of sadness also persists. They don't know what is going to happen now. So that is also there. Liye jahi Raghunatha, which Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji is going to conduct that huge assembly. And in that ocean of hermitage, where an ocean of people are there, wherever you see there are only people, now everybody is looking forward. Everybody is looking forward. What is going to happen? Mixed feelings in everybody. All of them go. Ocean of people, so they have to find their own seats and then sit down and rest and then, settle down. Takes a lot of time, isn't it? So we will give them that time and meet them tomorrow. By the time they would have settled down, we will meet them tomorrow. All right. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।